What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Red Divided. Myself, Tommy.
You got out of here.
Hey, let's start again. Man. I'm so tired, bro.
What's happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Red Divided. Myself, Tommy.
You got out of here.
And myself, Ham.
No, AKA.
What for?
Second place now.
Yeah. Second at the table.
We like that.
Thank you.
Oh, finally we can say that Manchester City are the Premier League winners. Well, we knew it was coming over the last few weeks anyway. But it's finally confirmed anyway. How you feel, Ham?
Not good. Not happy.
No?
Deflated, but it was inevitable once everyone says, where did it go wrong? Where did it happen? It was those three draws, innit? Those Liverpool, West Ham, Southampton, and then when we didn't get maximum points from there, or at least 7 out of 9 there, then the momentum shifts, and then it was pretty much done from there. But shout out to Man City, man. I just don't, like I said, I just don't like this whole let's not want Arsenal to win, let's want City to win. So we want it to turn into the French league, where Man City win the league every year. Or the Bundesliga.
It doesn't benefit me anyway.
I hear what Gary Neville saying. Like it's healthy for the Premiership if we get new winners in it.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and hopefully there will be.
Not while Pep is still here.
But for this particular summer, so I can live during this summer, I couldn't have Arsenal win.
Three in a row.
With the performance Arsenal's put up, I can understand and accept the fact that that's if you continue in it, because there's no guarantees that you'll be in the same position next season. But I can accept that you can potentially go and win it down the line. But I've got the peace of mind this season, at least, as I just say, this summer, that you're not winning it. So I don't want City to dominate it. If there was anyone else in that position, I want them to win it. If it was Chelsea,
they're dominating already.
Yeah, they're dominating.
It's 185 out of 6.
Yeah, I get that.
It's utter domination. It's not even close.
No, they've been challenged.
But they're winning
Liverpool
it.
have challenged them twice.
But the end goal is when we look at it, the narrative won't be Liverpool pushed them, Arsenal went. It's just who won 2021-22 season, who won
100%,
2018-2019 season.
That's later on, right? But when you delve into it, it's the French league, mostly seasons, is 18 points, 21 points.
I don't even know. I just know that PSG win it.
Yeah.
I just know that Bayern win it.
Yeah. Well, once you look into it a bit deeper, there have been challenges, but they are dominant. But there have been challenges.
And
Liverpool
also
missed out by a point twice.
Also for Arsenal fans too, at least you'll be able to understand what Liverpool went through. And a lot of the times, I think Liverpool got some slack for not seeing it over the line, but at least you understand the magnitude of what it takes to pit City to the title. It takes a lot, man. It takes a lot.
The main reason why I'm not coming for you guys, there are people in particular that I'm going to come for, but for you guys, I'm not coming for you. I compare this to, let's say, a 100-meter race. Beginning of this season, Man City were Usain Bolt. You guys were Dwayne Chambers. Just because Dwayne Chambers was ahead after 90 minutes does not mean he's going to beat Usain Bolt. And nobody's going to give him any stick. Right? After that race, no one's going to say, oh, you only 10 meters from the end, why didn't you win? He's facing a superior athlete that over the course of the distance
is
going to win. So that's why I'm not going to come for you guys. It is what it is. You guys did very well, very, very well. And see, just march on, Alvarez.
Yeah, 1-0 already.
Oh, they scored already?
What did I tell you?
Yeah, 1-0 already. Chelsea don't have self-respect for them, so they'll still lose to Man City's second team in quotation marks.
I said it. I've seen one yet. I said it's just started. Too long, 12 minutes. I'm even ashamed.
What was the question? Where do we start? I don't want us to go. I know we were supposed to go through, what's the point of us going through the games? The season practically over. I think we should at least get the point to confirm top 4.
We got Chelsea.
we got Chelsea. So there's no point in us going into the games. They're just trying to round up our season. We're gonna, because next week we're just gonna do team of the season. So let's just round up our season. We start. We talked about Arsenal a lot anyway. So if there's anything else, we'll come back. Let's just go into United. Actually, wait. Is there anything else in Arsenal though? Do we need to go on? Because obviously we knew the season.
Nothing new.
Yeah, there's nothing new. We knew the season was over a time ago. So in terms of United season,
stop disrespecting them. Say time ago, just a couple
2
of
weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks. was a long time now. 2 weeks ago. What's your give us your view on United season, Ade?
I think in terms of where we're at, it is a positive season. So, or a good season, whatever good word you use. Because beginning of season, we said Europa League and a trophy. And it looks like we've won a trophy. We're in another final and we've made Champions League. In terms of the football we played, I'm not going to lie, I'm not impressed. Like, I think beginning of the season, we said we saw what was coming.
Yeah.
But I don't feel as if I've seen it. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we'll finish top 4, but our football is not top 4. It might not even be top 7. So there's still a lot more I need to see to be happy. But we've done what matters, right? At the end of the day, things people remember is the results, right?
Yeah.
And where you end up. So he's done well in terms of that. And he's handled the off-the-field issues quite well. I have to give that to him. But in terms of the football we're playing, I need to see a step up next season. We are going to have better players, so hopefully that improves. But yeah, I'll give it, he's done all right. He hasn't blown my mind.
Cool. Yeah, I'll probably, I do agree with you. I think we've done better than we obviously expected. From what we expected, Europa League to get into the top 6 and hopefully pick up a trophy. So we have done that. We've done more than that. We're going to the Champions League. The football, I don't think it's great. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it went wrong because there was at times where we were playing good football. I'll be honest. There were times. I think there was like a period before. Is around before that Arsenal Liverpool defeat. There were moments we had good moments, and I think we went to Old Trafford a couple of times. We scored goals, scored 3-4. We could have scored a lot more. There were good times, but we just weren't consistent enough. And it'll be interesting to see what his plans are next season, because I don't know whether during the course of the season he decided, you know what, I don't have enough here to play what. So especially with the injuries, you know what I mean? So like he was getting a lot of injuries in like important areas of the park, and he's probably thinking I don't have enough. So like what I'm going to try and do is just get over the line. I'm hoping that's what his thought process is anyway. Try and get over the line, try and make top 4, get as far as we can in like Europa League, whatever it is, and then we'll see what happens in the summer. So I'm hoping, but I'm pleased with him, man. So look. But I'm worried about next season. The reason why I'm worried is not so much about him, it's so much about what's going on outside off the pitch with like the ownership of Manchester United. So that's what my concern is all about. If we don't get it done on time, it's gonna affect our summer transfer window. It's gonna if he doesn't get the right players on time.
And you can't sit around waiting.
Exactly, and that's the issue, because you don't want him to start getting the players in need like 10 days before the season's about to start, because he wants a full pre-season with his players, and I'm sure that's what he wants. And if he doesn't get that, like, we're gonna have a bad start. The pressure will be on him.
Challenge against people, because I hear some Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, Saicedo, if they don't get it, they'll be angry." But that annoys me. I'm like, are there not other teams that can go for him? And if people are going for certain players, we need to be able to challenge. And we need the time to be able to challenge.
Yeah.
So I don't want to start picking people up just randomly at the end. You see good players that are proven in Premier League. We need to attack. We need to, compete. Compete for their signatures.
Cool. Yeah. Ham, from a, obviously, outside perspective, what are your thoughts on the season?
I thought United had a good season. United had a better season than my team. So I think that says it all. As much as everyone goes on about how Arsenal been this, that, and the other, and everyone's had glowing things to say about Arsenal. But at the end of the day, United had a better season than us. So that just goes to show what United have done, whether they've gone underneath the radar or the football hasn't been free-flowing. But that's to be expected, though, anyway. It's a new manager, new players. They got to get to know the manager. Manager's got to get to know the players. And that will come in it, especially from us. We was in the same boat anyway. When Arteta come with us, the players that were there couldn't do what the manager wanted. So it's just about, we were playing 5 at the back at one point. We will not play 5 at the back once this season. See what I'm saying? So it's about working with what you have, seeing it, But it's good that he's inside seeing it. So now we can go to pre-season and now we can be like, okay, cool, you five are not going to work for me, or you lot are going to work for me, or I've tried stuff with Sancho this season that wasn't working. Let's work on this and whatnot. So I think United have been good. I watch United a lot, and I don't think same again. But I've never thought United have ever played good football. You know what I'm saying? I've never, from the outside looking, I've never looked at United and I thought, oh my god, they play free flowing. But United play attacking football.
Yeah.
But it's not how I want to see football, innit? But that's just my opinion, innit? But I think with Ten Hag, there's been moments where it's been good. And I think he wants to play that type of football because he is that type of progressive young manager that wants to play that type of football, front foot, wants to play from the back. But number one, the goalkeeper can't play football with his feet, so that's already hindering him and whatnot. But yeah, I think United had a good season, got the trophy, top four. I wouldn't say comfortably because Liverpool were come towards the end of the season. Liverpool tried to push you lot to it, but you guys have pretty much been in top four for like the whole season. And competed. Your away record is atrocious, so that's the only thing in it. That's the big blemish that I have against him and United on the side. I think, I don't think you guys have beat anyone away from home in the top 10. Maybe Fulham if they finish. So that is really a damning thing on his CV for the first year. But I think everything else is a tick for him. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you get the FA Cup, that's even. That's a lot. That's even a lot. Yeah.
Probably build him a statue.
But that's it. When he has a meeting, they will go through everything that he's done right, and they will look at their away record and say, "What the fuck is that about?" So that has to change next season. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else? Because I don't want us to we don't have enough time anyway today. But in terms of United. Anything else that we think we should discuss on them? I've got a quick fire round question for you, Adi. So I've changed that around from like last week, the one I gave Ham. So, which also dives into the season, just to get your thoughts on it. So, but I don't want to go into depth with United. I want us to talk. Let's just talk about the Champions League, City, and Real Madrid.
Yeah. So the interesting thing was that obviously you saw that match. Remember a couple of weeks ago, you asked me, do I think Haaland will fire them to the Champions League? And I said, I don't think Haaland makes a difference. City have been the best team in Europe for years. They just haven't won it. And that second leg of that Real Madrid game just highlighted that. Haaland had bare chances and missed them. And which was the same situation they had last year. They outplayed Real Madrid. They just didn't put it in the back of the net. So I think it's that same situation. But this might be their time. Like, if they do not win it, then they're cursed. Pep has gone into someone's house without taking off his shoes or something.
Yaya Toure and his agent.
Because it'll be crazy. Because that team is head and shoulders above everyone, and I really just do not expect Inter Milan to be able to live up to them, especially in the centre of the park. Like, yeah, they've got good midfielders, but if they're gonna start playing man like Mkhitaryan against these guys, I can't see it. I just really can't see it. So yeah, but professional job. I didn't even know it was 4. I stopped watching at 3. And I was listening to the radio and they said, Alvarez scored the other day. And I was like, what are these guys talking about? These guys watched the match. And I saw he scored in 90-something minutes. I was like, oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, boy.
Resounding spanking.
And the worst thing about it is he was his first chance. Haaland's been on all game getting a chance.
Haaland's played 2 games, bro, against it.
Came on, first chance.
Back of the net. They've got options. Because as much as Haaland is that machine, Alvarez is a very good striker. In another team, he would be their number 9, the starting number 9.
He won the World Cup with Lionel Messi at 19 years old.
Crazy.
Like I think we
and Lautaro Martinez was the number 9 striker. They came out for him.
Crazy.
We've seen an example of that now. Anyway, with the likes of like Jesus and Zinchenko, like in Man City, sometimes they play, sometimes they don't. Like they go into another team, they look like a worldie. And they are like not saying like it's because they play for, but these are great players. I've seen them live,
but they're still second
fiddle
to everyone. Yeah.
And I'm sure if like Alvarez go to like another, like even anyone in the top 4,
anyone,
it would be like
facts.
It would be the main striker
outside of Man
score
City.
Goals,
number 9.
So it's and as I said, that is what you're going up against.
Man.
And that's why no one can't win.
Yeah.
God will let somebody.
So we can't win the league.
until Pep leaves. And at the moment, I don't see anything else that will entice him
There's
to
nothing
think,
out
he
there.
wants to leave.
No,
but
nothing.
every
No, he
few
just signed a
years-
2-year extension, innit?
Every few years you have a Leicester season in whichever league it is, apart from Italy, which was just mad. But like PSG, they'll lose every few years. It happens. Somebody just by
Fair enough.
chance.
Yeah, it's true though.
Somebody will
You
catch
never-
malaria and yeah, one of those things.
You never know. What do you think happens in the final, Ham?
Well, against Inter, it's a final, innit? So I'm not on that side where Ade is. If they don't, I get it though. Obviously, the media and everyone will be like, "Oh my god, it's a travesty if they don't win it." But it's a 90 minutes game of football. Inter Milan are a good
idiots.
side. They're not great. They're a good side, and what they got going works for them. With Lautaro, the 2 up front, they play the 5 at the back. Pep's gonna have to think of something different in it, in terms of he's not playing a normal team that's gonna play 4. They're going 5 at the back. A lot of teams have done it, but this is a 5 at the back and the 3 in the middle with quality. So their thing is they're gonna have to keep the football for like the whole game, because that transition and turnover is gonna be mad. The 2 wing backs are crazy. In terms of they might not be quality, but they're crazy. DeMarco and Dumfries, they go all the time.
Yeah.
I say they go all the time, and the 3 in the middle, like you said, Mkhitaryan, Barella, and Chanlogu, they're not jokes in this. I think it'll be a good game. I want Inter to give them a game though, innit? I don't want City to do what they did to Real Madrid in the Champions League final. It's very, very possible, but I do think it'll be a good game, and obviously we all expect City to win. And I think Haaland's just saved these goals for the final. So he just said, you know what? You guys didn't need me for the semi-final. It's hurting me a bit. It's hurting me a bit that you guys didn't need me. But he was bought to win this, isn't it? I'm saying they already won leagues about him. He was bought to win this. So I think the final, everything's set up for him to go and win it for them, innit?
Yeah. Europa League, our favourite friend,
Boy,
I found a way to make it
to another
final. Like, and the thing with him, and I'll say the same thing with Jose, innit? It never gets bored. He epitomised football doesn't have to be played pretty. Yeah. Because you look at the stats of that game. We watched that game because I watched the second half of that game. I think, what the fuck is he doing? Like, they were wasting time. Like, they were dropping like flies.
Yeah. I don't like none of that stuff.
Like, they weren't going past.
I don't like
Even
none
when
of
they
that
do go past the halfway line, they're not even trying to score a goal.
Yeah, I hate that.
You know what I mean? They weren't even trying to score a goal. They were just ready to defend for their life. And as I say, look, hate or love it, innit? Football, like when football was invented, there was no rule to say it has to be played the same way. Yeah. Because what this man has now done for them, a team that haven't won a European title in how long, he's not got to the back-to-back final. Do you think they get another win? You think the Roma fans are going to care about how he got that?
I actually respect it. I don't like when people come for Deitch and Allardyce and all of that stuff. Yes, there is a way we like football to be played, but it's not set in stone, right? This is how it should be played. And you need different tactics for different things. So as much as I might think it's horrible, do you? Do you? Right? There's lots of ways to skin a cat. Skin a cat. So do you? We might not like it, but because I hate players even dropping on the floor. I'm bro,
they were taking a mick.
Man just got hit by a car, stood up and continued walking. You just got.
You know what it is, and I just don't think like Leverkusen. I don't know whether it was an experience. They didn't even know how to manage it. They were just complaining.
Yeah, it's far for them.
It was. Yeah, they didn't know how to do it. But look, at the end of the day, he's got them to the final. Everyone that's played pretty football, great for them because they're not there.
Yeah,
it's that simple. Like Dortmund are playing great. They tried to play. Leverkusen tried to play pretty football. At the end of the day, it didn't work for them. So, and it's a frustration because they were good teams though. They're good teams in that Europa League this season. We can't say there weren't no good teams in that. Like whether they got the luck of the draw, wherever it is,
you still need to beat someone good anyway. So
there were good teams in that Europa League, and he still makes the final. If he was like to get another trophy for them, which I think he can because he hasn't lost the final yet, has he?
And Sevilla haven't.
And Sevilla, so it's gonna someone's got to take the L on that day. So
unless they want to take penalties for the rest of life.
So it'll that will be interesting, man. Well done to him, man. Like I said, with him, all he ever cares is about winning. Jose don't care about nothing else. It wins. It goes to every single club apart from like Spurs. They didn't give him an opportunity to play the final.
Even when he goes to PSG.
I don't think PSG will allow it though. Will allow the way he plays football. I
No.
think they won't like to get them the Champions League, yeah, but I don't think with the players they've got, like Mbappe is not going to stay there to play that type of football. Yeah, I just don't think they will allow it because even with Real Madrid, despite him winning the league, they couldn't stand for it.
No. The top clubs now don't want that though. The top clubs now don't want that. That's why he won't. Someone like Roma, like a club like that, is good for him. Like you see that level, yeah.
You don't have that full on expectation.
Yeah,
all the
so
time.
for him, but a top club, they it's not like I said. That's like for me. I don't see football like a lot of people. I don't think that football can't just be football is entertaining. It's entertainment, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You don't go to a concert and you watch a concert and say, okay, just stand there and do one thing. No, you want to be entertained, innit? If you watch a movie, you want to be entertained, innit? And when you watch a game of football, for me, you want to be entertained. And I don't think that's why it's not just like you can manage Barcelona and win, but they will sack you if the football's not good enough. Real Madrid, same thing. You can go there and you can win. What's that? Oh, there's bare managers. I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, you can win, but there's a way you win. It's like Man City. Whoever takes over Man City, you've got the hardest job after Pep. Because Man City can go and reel off another league.
Fergie all over again.
Then Man City can reel off another league, but the fans now are so used to, oh my God, no, but it's not. It's not hitting the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not hitting the same. It's like us, like at Arsenal, fair enough, okay, we'll win. But we have to, what Arsenal Wenger instilled in us, that's our format now. That's us. Everyone says, oh, how Arsenal play football. I like the way Arsenal play football and whatnot. So we have to marry that with winning trophies, but we can't go away from how that is played. So I would never want my club to be a club that let's lump it in the box and let's do that or let's change to that. No, I don't want that. I want to win the way our philosophy says. And well, everyone's got their own philosophy. So Sean Dyche's might be route one, boom, 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 cool. That's good for him and whatnot. But I know as a player or someone that tried to make it as a player, I know when I went to training, my managers coached me to play football. They didn't say play football and then get on the Sunday. I start looping it. Route one. We didn't do that. The reason why pass and move is invented and stuff like that is because you want to get from one end of the pitch to the other end, and you want to do it in stages and whatnot.
And route one is also.
Route one is a stage. But what's more complicated to train? What's more so complicated to learn and whatnot? So I think Mourinho is at a perfect club with Roma that will buy into his antics, buy into that. The players probably never won, so with him, they know they got a serial winner, and they'll
king of the city now. They take.
But you can't come and manage someone like Phil Foden or Mbappe or Verratti and tell them, look, yeah, this is what we're doing. They'll look at you like, are you all right, fam?
You buy into it though, like
are you all right
with the players that you've mentioned?
If he guarantees you Champions League,
yeah, like with like the Roma player, you buy into it because it's funny enough. I know you were saying like Mbappe and them that will wanna. So on CBS, there was asking this guy's what manager they didn't play for that they would love to play for. Funny enough, Henri said Jose. He said that's the player. Like I don't know whether it's because of the football, but he's saying what he gets how it plays.
Yeah, it's what he gets 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like
you can't say
the winning
100%.
mentality. So like he wants someone like Jose to come into the.
Look what he done with the Chelsea
upset,
boys.
Yeah, and upset you. So yeah, so like it's crazy with him anyway. But well done to him, man. Like look, it's still with Roma. No one's able to. I've never done that. Obviously people cost the Conference League when he won it. It would be interesting if he wins it again with
everyone's just cussing. The league's a legitimate European league.
Hey, listen, West Ham are in the final, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to West Ham.
Which one take on to the next subject? West Ham.
Shout out to West Ham,
What
bro.
we saying about
F
West Ham?
Mourinho and F Roma, bro. F that idiot, bro.
What are we saying about West Ham?
They've done a solid, man. They've done a solid. All those fans that want Moyes out.
F them. Fuck them all.
Moyes, I'll win it and then be like, I'm gone.
100%, man. 100%, bro.
Scumbags. You're not grateful because
100%.
I remember when he first started and they were all talking. I was like, it's because these guys have taken you guys to give you guys expectation. You guys were battling relegation.
Moyes should have left them down there, bro. Let them fight relegation every year.
But you come out and act like you're big, like you're a big team. Stop it. Somebody did well for you. Instead of just going on and just looking at where you were, not even that long ago, you're saying, no, he needs to go. Calm down. You got to the semi-finals last year. Semi-finals of the Europa League and you're still... Calm down, man.
It just boils down to what we talk about. With like, I always say this, fans like to adjust expectation of like a football club quickly. Like you're forgetting where you were. Like, bro.
Not even that long ago. Literally, talking Monday.
Like just
Monday,
and it's the hope that kills you, innit? Like you give them a bit of like a success, and then everyone all of a sudden expect that. And don't forget, before Moisey came, all you was ever doing was fighting relegation.
What are you doing with what's his name? What's that guy? Ponytail. I forgot his name.
Who's ponytail?
He's playing so.
Liverpool bought him, big guy. Carroll.
Carroll. But they got relegated. I think Sam
Relegated.
brought them back. They've been relegated a couple
Yeah,
times.
They used to be
Like,
regular goal.
you're forgetting that, and then you now still expect like
mad.
him to like succeed in a tournament, and all of a sudden still be like competing for Champions League. Like, and what money is he getting to do that?
And
though?
factually, the Premier League's hard.
100%.
It's hard. Like, in all honesty, you don't expect them to get relegated. But where they are, you're looking at the teams above them and you're like, okay, I actually understand that. And I understand that. And I understand that. And like, yes, you should be higher, but I can actually understand that you're going to be in that mix just because of how hard the league is now and the managers in the league. So, yeah, it's an interesting one. But well done.
Well done to West
Well
Ham.
done. I want Antonio to...
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. I love David Moyes, man. Like, I love David Moyes from Everton. I love everything he done at United to now what he's doing at West Ham, bro. I love David Moyes. I'm super happy, man. I'm with you, Ade, but once he wins it, I'm going to say once, because I'm speaking to existence, yeah? Because I got a lot of West Ham friends and whatnot, and obviously I want him to enjoy as well. Once he wins it, that's it. I'm out. I'm not staying here again, because this is like almost like a blip for him. Like in the last 2-3 seasons, West Ham have actually been a solid team, like a solid team. You look at their team, their 11, what he puts out, what he gets out of all of them. You don't look at their 11 and go, I want him to play for me. I want him to play for me. You just think, how they finish in 7th? How they finish in 8th?
Well.
Other than Declan, you don't look at them and think, oh, what Weldy. Oh, he's a player. Oh, he's a proper player. He's getting in. He brings inside Ben Rama. He don't hit the ground running, but he's okay. He's a functional player. You look at Pablo Fornals. He's not okay. Look what he's getting out of Mikel Antonio up front. And he's trying. He brings strikers in. He brought Skamaka in. He brought Danny Ings in. He's trying. He's bringing in youth players. He brings in Ben Johnson. Brings him forward. Brings in Flynn Downs. Brings him through as well. So he's trying. He's trying. He's doing everything he can for them. And yeah, F the fans, man. F the fans.
Right, because if you look at the squad, like, see how we look at the Brighton squad and you're thinking, like, the top teams, like, I want him.
Yeah.
I want him. When you look at West Ham squad over the years, there's only one player that you think, oh, you want, and that's Declan. No one else.
You don't look at no one else, bro.
so-
Even when Suchek was having that season, you just think, oh yeah, that's his level.
That's
You
his
weren't
level.
thinking,
Yeah,
he
you
can
don't
play
want
for me. Nah, that's his level, bro.
Yeah, nah, I get that.
So yeah, hopefully they win it, man. Hopefully they win it,
hopefully
bro.
they win it. Just off.
But Declan, please, do the right thing. Win the trophy. Come over here. Do the right thing, baby. Do the right thing.
Moving on from West Ham, let's just move on straight into the relegation battle. Leeds had a chance today. I thought they could beat West Ham. I thought West Ham has been celebrating all since Thursday
because of that.
Because of that, and even from when like at the beginning of the game when they were bringing out their family, because you normally do that at the end of like the game, but they was doing that at the beginning of the game.
Season's done.
So I just thought they're just probably looking at it as, oh, this is a final game of the season at home. Like Moyes probably just give them the freedom to do whatever. And
Nah, Moyes won't have that though.
what? Yeah, no.
Moyes
I
won't
mean,
have that. Not him
but
as a manager.
then, like the 1-0, so I thought I expected this. I think Leeds effed it up there because that was their one chance.
Yeah.
Like I don't think Leicester's beat Newcastle tomorrow, so I think there's only Leeds. And the last game of the season for all of them, Everton's got Bournemouth at home.
Leeds got Tottenham
at home. All of them can win their game. And who was
Leeds aren't good enough. They're not. So
Good
for
enough to
Leeds
beat
to win
Tottenham.
that game,
Yeah.
they have to score minimum 2 goals because Harry Kane will get at least 1. You get me? So you've already started off that you need 2 goals. I'm not too sure they get that.
get 2 goals. They got 2 against Newcastle.
They got 2 against Newcastle. I'm not too sure they get that.
And who has Leicester got at home? Leicester's got West Ham at home.
Yeah.
And West Ham are not playing anyone in that game.
But Leicester are shite. Leicester.
Yeah, they're down. It's gonna be it's a shootout between Everton and Leeds, isn't it? Everton win their home game, they're safe, isn't it? They ain't got Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Looks like he pulled up a hamstring.
Yeah.
But they've got to win. I think Everton has to win.
I think Everton might just get through.
Leeds have to win. Everyone not all right. If everyone lose and Leeds lose or Leeds draw, they're safe.
But I think
That's what I'm saying is
Because you're saying
one of Leicester or Leeds will win. And if one of them wins,
I'm not sure Leicester win.
against West Ham at home.
Bro, Leicester. No, because now you're making what that
No, because
statement based on
West
Leicester.
Ham, West Ham is not going to play their
Does
first
that-
11.
Bro, we got Chelsea here playing against Man City.
Yeah.
Standbys.
No. Leicester are down because once they lose tomorrow to Newcastle.
Watching those Leicester games.
Like, fair enough.
Yeah.
That the fans will not be pleased, bro.
Uh,
If Everton lose and Leicester doesn't win that game out, but it's the pressure as well, innit? So the pressure.
Tomorrow's a big game. Let's see how.
Yeah.
But they're just on such a run of crap that you just continue to flow.
Yeah. It's mad though, because I want everyone to go down, innit? I just don't like nothing about them. But I think they'll stay up. I think they've done enough, especially that draw yesterday, man. Massive
draw.
Massive draw,
They
bro.
weren't playing well, but got that point.
Yeah. Massive draw for them yesterday, bro.
What was I gonna say? Do you think clubs are already putting in a bid at Leicester for all their players?
Have to. Yeah, that's shopping.
I'm trying to think all though. I'm trying to think what players you want though. Like, what?
So
They'll
Just
be at
Jake, Madders, Barnes.
Barnes.
Tillemans is free, so you're not gonna put a bid for him. You're just gonna speak to. You're just
Tillemans.
gonna speak to Tillemans. Ian Archer can stay in the championship.
No. He can score in the Premier League.
Yeah, but you thinking who needs him though?
Barnes is
Oh no, I'm not saying necessarily a top club. I'm saying
Yeah, I know. I'm saying who
Any
though?
club.
Who? Well, not in the Forest to come and take him.
no. For us, they love Nigerians.
They got Awoni is scoring every game. They don't need him, bro. They got one Nigerian
Bro,
scoring.
they got 85 players.
I
You might as well
think
add
Iheanacho
another
could
one.
definitely play.
Ian is a good back. Ian is a good player, isn't he?
85
Yeah.
players.
But I'm saying you're saying who's bidding for. I don't think teams are knocking on their
Any
door.
of those like bottom 10 clubs.
Yeah,
You can go
you improve
into, like,
any of them.
Even if it's like Palace.
Palace, yeah,
Like,
casually.
the only,
Yeah,
he's,
good-
only,
he's a good player though. Anyway,
He's a good player.
He's
innit?
a good
So,
footballer.
I think
And he will link up better with those.
what Elise is? Yeah.
Even what they got, even their fullbacks. I know Justin Thomas is. What's his name? That's been
Justin.
injured.
James Justin.
James Justin, yeah,
Yeah, he got to stay down there. He got to stay in the championship.
So
He needs to build himself back
Yeah, he
up.
got to stay down there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking at their score.
Don't buy the
I'm taking
suicide
their
of
thing
someone
on
buy
face value
suicide.
and looking at what they've produced this season. So I'm not
Okay.
looking at them and thinking, oh my god, he got to come play for
yeah,
me.
if
Other
you're
than
talking
who's
about
held
what
their
they've
head
done
up,
this
who's held their head up
season,
and done the thing. Harvey Barnes has got double digits in all comps. So obviously, yes, he deserves a move. And whatnot. Matters is Matters. So Matters is just Matters, in it. And whatnot. And then after that, and obviously Tillemans is free, so Tillemans is definitely bounced. And then after that, I'm not looking at their team and thinking,
I'm thinking ability as opposed to this season. You can't say much. There's
Yeah.
no.
I'll add Iheanacho to that. Maybe four of them as the three that you mentioned and Iheanacho.
Yeah.
If any, like if you look at like the bottom 10 teams now, the strikers are not as like.
Yeah.
You
And
give
that's why
Iheanacho
they're
a
where
running
they are.
of games. He will
Yeah.
get you 15
And
goals.
despite Leicester being where they are, they scored a lot more goals than the top teams in the top 10 half of the table. So there will be players that can get goals from. So but it's just
It'd be interesting to see where they go, though, innit? I just want to see where Matters, Barnes, and Tillemans go.
Yeah, I'd like to see where Barnes
I
goes.
think Madison will go to Newcastle.
I reckon Barnes can go to Newcastle as well. You know,
I think Newcastle will pick up Madison. To be honest with you,
let's bolster that the squad.
Yeah, Spurs need him. Spurs need him, but I don't
They
know.
don't know how to use players.
Yeah, but Spurs need him though. Spurs need a creator, bro. Harry needs someone to service him, bro.
Yeah. But he's not going to be there to be serviced.
But he'll be there, bro. Harry's a
how
bum.
many have Harry got now?
Harry's a bum. You don't win nothing. You don't want to win nothing. He's a bum, bro.
It's facts.
He's gonna be there, bro.
It's
He
facts.
ain't
If
going
he's
nowhere,
there,
bro.
It's facts.
So Harry's got.
He's got one
28
more
this
year.
season.
Got one more year, yeah.
Yeah.
Or so you think he's gonna leave Tottenham on a free? Harry Kane, his personality looks to you like someone that's gonna leave Tottenham for a free.
No.
Exactly. So he gonna sign a new contract. He gonna stay there.
Yeah, if he signs a new contract, yeah. At least then we know his mindset. Because before we're not quite sure. Once he signs a new contract, we're like, yeah, you don't want to win nothing for life.
No, he just
Then we know for sure you stamped it. So,
wants to be a one club
His
man.
record is not bad though. 28 goals bro, for
bruh,
Spurs.
bruh,
That's insane.
Yeah,
For
that
anybody.
don't look like nothing to me.
28 is a high number.
Like nothing to me.
Didn't look like nothing to you.
No, Harry Kane is a world class striker.
It's true.
He's a bad boy striker, bro. Harry Kane ain't a little people. Maybe because he's English, yeah, or something.
I
or
definitely
he don't.
anyway.
Or he don't. Or he don't beat players. Harry Kane's a bad boy striker, bro.
28 it's still a lot. Even
It's
in
a lot,
terms
but
of
we only get
Premier League these days.
Harry Kane's a bad boy. Ask Harry Kane how many he wants to get at the end of the season. Harry will tell you,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
looking to
100%.
go. I'm looking to go for 30.
100%. But
And he can get 38 games out of it. You're talking about a bad boy striker that plays in the Premier League.
We're talking about
and it's
him
gonna
playing for
get-
a team that don't create much.
Yeah, but you're saying much. How many does he need though? How
And
many?
that's my point.
How many does he?
And
No,
that's
but
my
so
point.
that's how he's gonna
And-
get 28.
But
28 is
that
impressive.
shows his quality.
But
So-
even
That's what I'm
apart
saying.
from
Yeah,
that-
and he is quality.
but
He
even
is
apart from
quality.
that, in the last 5 years, people haven't really scored 28.
Yeah, and he hasn't. You know, this is his first time
that's
he's
what I'm
back
saying.
like that close.
So that's
But
why
yeah.
that's why when Tom said 28, I said that's a lot because
That's-
generally in the Premier League, people haven't.
Yeah,
scored
yeah,
that
yeah,
much,
yeah,
so-
yeah. But maybe he saw the competition, he saw Haaland come and said, maybe step it up.
probably
And he still can't catch
And
him.
it probably-
Still can't catch him.
When I'm saying 28 is a lot. I'm saying it because of the team he plays for, not because of the player Harry Kane. I've always respected
I
Harry
think it's
Kane.
a lot generally.
Yeah, but I need to, because I look at Alan Shearer, and Alan Shearer was batting up whether the Newcastle team was good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah, those
Alan
days
Shearer
of-
was still
yeah.
slapping in up to
The
30
days of 28,
because he's a bad boy
30
striker.
gone.
Yeah.
He's a
And
bad
they
boy
are-
striker.
yeah,
we
they're
haven't had
gone.
that in a long time,
So
and
it's a
and
good point.
I mean, you know the type of player he's not going to get.
And I think he's been injury free this year,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
that's
rare
fair.
for him.
Yeah. Because what?
They didn't need to work hard now.
Yeah, it's rare for him. But I'm looking at Harry. If Harry plays 38 league games, 100% he has to slap that.
Ireland will get 4 or 5 chances a game. Harry Kane never sees that. He gets 1 or 2.
And he's slapping it.
He slaps
And I expect him to slap it as well. I don't expect him to miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Do you know what I'm
Doesn't
saying?
even need to be a chance.
Yeah.
It can be a quarter chance.
I don't expect him to
Slapping
miss.
it.
Well, now you got to give him credit. I know, we know he's a top player, but you have to give him credit. And that team is not easy to get 20.
I'm like Roy Keane,
and
man.
just because we've never seen it.
No, but to
And
be
we've
honest,
never
if
seen
people
it,
are
though.
giving Haaland props, then Kane needs to get his props as
Of
well.
course. Because we could easily say, yeah, Haaland, we expect Haaland to do that as well. It's the same thing.
Defo, 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's getting
100%.
offered a lot more. So,
Yeah.
Kane needs to get
He
his props.
definitely needs his props, well, 100%, man. Because of that team, no way that 28 goals. No, I can't.
But
No.
we're acting as if Harry ain't slapped 23, 24 before.
No. In this
Harry
team,
slapped.
when
Harry
we're
slapped.
talking-
Harry slapped them goals for Tottenham on a regular. But Harry's a 20+ goal man.
Oh yeah, but still, you look at every season. You've done well this season, regardless of whether you've been doing. You
Are they?
still did well.
They're still going to finish 6th or 7th in the league, fam.
But he did.
It's
well.
not like they're finishing 15th. They're still finishing 6th or 7th. They're still going to Europe.
They might not go to Europe, you know.
They're going to Europe.
No,
Man.
they might not go to Europe.
Okay,
they
cool.
might not go
Nah,
to
let
Villa,
let them play
Villa on top
conference.
of
Villa
them.
win. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, is it
Yeah.
Villa win? Then okay,
Villa
cool.
win and-
So what's that mean? They finish where? 8th.
Eighth.
Yeah, they might not.
Party.
Because Villa's playing
That
at
is shit
home.
team.
And Brighton at
Yeah,
home.
Brighton at home.
Yeah.
Hey, Spurs are diabolical. Can we just say? Can we
And they
just
can't catch Brighton, so it's literally if Villa win.
just in
that's it.
case anybody didn't see it or watch it? Spurs lost again at home to Brentford 3-1
3-1.
without Ivan
And
Toney,
they scored first.
and they scored first. And Ivan Toney wasn't playing, and fake Lacazette Umbremo scored 2 and set up 1.
When they went ahead, I was like, oh, yeah, this might be a long day.
Do you think Tottenham are cursed? Do you think they're cursed as a football club?
I don't think they're cursed, but I just don't think they're as big as they think they are. Right? You have a few good years, but those good years were good years. None of them resulted in you being the
Anything.
creme de la. You
Anything.
get me? So then their mindset now is actually, well, one of these guys.
Yeah.
But you're that guy at the end.
Yeah.
Like, this is the bad boy table, but you're only here because you're that person's friend.
Yeah.
You're actually not
You're somebody's
bad.
plus. You know what they are? They are +1.
Yeah,
North
yeah.
London. When we go, they are +1. We bring them along with us. They are +1.
So that's the situation.
They're
with them.
your plus when you invite them to a party one time and they made friends with your friends.
Yeah,
mean,
I
that's
think.
it.
I
All
think.
of a sudden,
The Premier
everyone,
League creation.
the ones go and tell all your friends, like, oh, you don't need to lie.
Imagine.
You know what they're saying behind your back. All of a sudden, everyone forgot about Arsenal, but Arsenal said, no, we want our friends back.
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them.
Cool.
Horrible football club, man.
All right, look. Next week is our final episode. We're going to do the team of the season. And as I said, if there's any questions, please let us know. Before we head off, Ade, you ready?
Let's go. Let's
Quick
go.
fire. Hamza already set example last week. No?
Emphasis on the word quick.
Quick. All right, cool. Your favorite game you attended this season?
Bournemouth game.
Cool.
Yeah.
In a few words, one positive about Manchester United season.
The position, winning trophies, and the position we're finishing in.
One negative about the season.
The football hasn't been great.
Cool. Areas of a concern going into next season.
Up front, we need more goals, and we've needed more goals for like last 5 years. So yeah.
Cool. Rate our signings out of 10. Anthony,
6,
Ericsson,
7,
Martinez,
8,
your cousin Malacia,
4.5. I'll give him 5.
Casemiro,
7.5.
Wengos.
Who?
Wengos.
Weghorst. The number 9.
Yeah, did we really sign him? Did we count?
Bruv, give him a grade, man.
6 for effort.
And Sabitzer.
6.
Yeah.
How can they both get 6?
Who did I give before?
You gave Weghorst 6 and Sabitzer 6, and then you gave Malacia 4.5.
No. Do you know why? Because Malacia has done things wrong.
We'll explain afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll explain
Sorry.
afterwards.
Okay, go on. I thought that was the last one.
Young player of the season.
Who's young? Ganacho.
I knew you was gonna say that. Player of the season.
Rashford.
That one, exactly. That one is not hard.
Who do you want to take over United?
You already had a whole episode about Wayne Jalabia.
I already bought it, you know. I already bought it. I got cream on.
So you don't want Ratcliffe, no?
If you can bring one player,
And you go.
Not one
if you
player,
can bring
Pat.
one player
Come on,
in
bro.
next season, realistically, yeah, like
Harry Kane.
because I knew the last question, because I knew you was gonna say a striker, and I knew you was gonna say Harry Kane. Minimum goals you expect. Forget Harry Kane. If a striker comes into United, just the league minimum goals.
Leagues. 25.
Wow,
25.
Facts.
25.
Facts.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. So what you say? That go on.
So,
How are you giving Tyrell 4.5? Weghorst 6.
Okay, so what have you...
Sabitzer 6.
What have you thought that Weghorst has done wrong?
No. He shouldn't be there in the first place.
So he shouldn't be there.
No, but big man thing. No.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
okay, he shouldn't be there.
He shouldn't
But
be
let's
there,
judge his
100%.
performances.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's judge his performances. There's nothing 6 about him. He doesn't do anything. He's done
He
nothing.
runs.
Okay, so we give him 3 for running then, and that's it.
That means I have to give Malacia less. Because Malacia's running gets us into trouble.
So you're saying
Weghorst's running doesn't get us in trouble. And to be
this?
honest...
I'm saying so. The disparity shouldn't. So if you're gonna give Malacia 4.5,
Yeah.
then Weghorst has to be 4.6. Do you see what I'm saying? They have to be close. The disparity 1.5 between them is
because
too much.
Weghorst isn't actually...
And then Weghorst and
physically
Sabitzer
wrong.
haven't been
maybe I'll
level.
maybe
You can't
I'll
give
Sabitzer 6.5, but it's because how many games? Like, Weghorst has played
He's
a lot
done
more games.
nothing though. He's done nothing.
No, but he's done nothing wrong. Malacia, so Tom from
What do
beginning...
you mean he doesn't score? That's wrong.
No, but he
He
still
doesn't-
runs around. But Malacia, nobody scores.
He's a
in
centre.
United.
He's a centre forward. And
No,
we're gonna
but
say.
look
And we're gonna say he
nobody
runs
scores.
around.
Nobody scores. See, as I said from before, I don't have beef with Weghorst.
I don't have beef
Malacia-
with him. He shouldn't be there, but we're still
Malacia's
just.
What pushed it for me was that Spurs game. I'm not a defender.
Mm.
But when that ball goes in the air, I know you don't run forward. You don't know who's getting the ball. You start running forward. It lands on their player's head and goes forward. You're out of it already. That coupled with you already weren't great, but that just highlighted to me that, and I was defending him. So now it made me even look stupid. But it's just like, nah, bro, you're not. You're a runner. You're excitable. You're an energizer bunny. But to actually come and play football,
Same as Weghorst though. Everything you're saying about Tyrell is the same as Weghorst. Energizer bunny, run around, got big heart, wants to do well, but technically can't do nothing.
but he hasn't done anything. He hasn't cost me a goal. He hasn't cost me the equaliser at Spurs.
He doesn't score, so we could just because one's a defender, leave it directly
so
to
you
goals.
want Weghorst? I drop Weghorst.
I don't get it.
5.
4.6. 4.6. 4.6.
I would drop him to 4.9.
Yeah. Okay.
Do that.
All right, cool. All right, next week, final episode of the season. Thanks everyone. Thanks for listening. Please make sure you subscribe. This is our final week. Please get your friend, your cousins, your aunties, your moms, your girlfriend, your ex, everybody to subscribe. So hopefully we can hit our target for the season. We out. Peace.
Peace.